What's going on, everyone? Coming to you again with another bit of a devotion and revelation that I hope many believers can understand. When you think about being children of the Most High God and being a child of the King, you think about someone who's an overcomer. You don't think about someone who lives in defeat. Let that sink in for a second. Most Christians today, I want to say more than 50% of Christians, they end up living in defeat and lack and poverty all of their life when that is not what God meant for them. They end up being the borrower instead of the lender when His word teaches we should be the lender and not the borrower. His word says that He has given us the ability to create wealth. His word teaches that if we bring the tithe into His house, He will pour out a blessing upon us that we cannot even contain. His word teaches these principles, and all of the blessings that were poured upon Abraham are now upon his children in this new covenant through Jesus Christ. But yet we see Christians living in defeat today. We see Christians living in lack, living in disbelief, living in fear, living in everything that we should not live in. Now, I'm not saying everything is always going to be easy, because the greater the anointing on your life is, the greater the challenge will be also. But what you have to realize is, despite the challenge, despite the fiery darts that the enemy throws your way, you have the power of life and death in your tongue. You can say, "Get thee behind me, Satan, get under my feet," and stay right there, because I will overcome through the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. You were meant to be an overcomer. You were meant to be successful. You were meant to be equipped. You were meant to be empowered. You were meant for the world to envy you. Let the weak say, "I am strong." Let the poor say, "I am rich." Let them look upon you and see the blessings of God upon your life. You were meant for the world to envision you different, to envision you successful, to envision you as a child of the Most High King. And when everyone is doing things their own way and doing things outside of the will of God, people will look upon your life and say, "That person has something different. I want to be like them." And then you start spreading the gospel because of the blessings of God in your life and your faithfulness to Him through different seasons. So I said all that to say this. If you're a Christian and you find yourself in lack, in defeat, in an area that you don't want to be, and you are willing to work your way out of it, generally, if it's pertaining to income, I want to reach out with you. I want to network with you, because there's definitely ways we can work together and help each other build other people up. The word says, as iron sharpens iron. As iron sharpens iron. That's how one man should help the next. And I'm just kind of summarizing right now, but as iron sharpens iron. So I want to help sharpen you, and you help sharpen other people as well, through building business together, through networking together, through building systems of automated income together. I believe that God has placed such an anointing on this generation and such a powerful calling upon this generation to change the way we've done things. It's time to take back what the enemy has stolen from the church. See, this is not his time to reign. This is still the church's time to reign. And as long as God's children are on the face of this earth, what's going to happen is that we will have dominion, we will have authority, and we will have power over every force of darkness, over every force of lack, and over every force of defeat. So I want to encourage you, reach out to me today if you're one of those people who are looking to either expand business, if you've been successful and you want to expand, or if you've been someone who has not felt that success that you want to feel as yet, and you're looking for opportunities to get there. I believe that by reaching out, that by communicating with me, some of my partners that I've partnered with in the industry of financial services, in the industry of growing and building businesses, that we can help you and equip you to get to the next level through being like-minded in Jesus Christ. Guys, have an awesome day. God bless you. Take care.